Hi guys, welcome back to the video again, even though we're already like a good ways into it. Okay, anyway, a while ago I made a texture pack video that like explained like this cool texture pack I had been making. And you know, it was pretty well received. It got the link got 20 downloads, which is a pretty decent amount. And since then, I've updated it 3 other times, but I only gave the link on my Discord server, so like no one that on YouTube knew I had updated it. So now I decided that, you know, let's just tell everyone else. So I'm going to be covering what I added / changed in what update 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3, which as of recording is not yet out. But let's get into it. Okay, guys. First, we're gonna start with the stuff that I added in 1.1. There wasn't a whole lot, but, you know, it was a decent amount. So, essentially, okay. First, we're gonna start off with bread. Yeah, I changed the Azure Bluet flour, whatever that is, to the bread flour, which looks a lot better if I do say so myself, which I do. And kind of funny. You might have already seen this from some of my videos, from some of my more recent videos or streams where I did change this, so yeah, you've already gotten a sneak peek. How about that? Okay, next up, we've got the 1-Up mushroom and the super mushroom, both from Super Mario World, and they both replace the brown and red mushrooms, which, you know, they look a lot better. Kind of. They don't really fit in with the whole Minecraft aesthetic, but you know, it's fine. It's totally fine. The only problem is I haven't changed the mushroom block textures themselves, so yeah, they don't. They still look the same when they're grown, so yeah. Okay, anyway. This is a block of coal. If you know what the texture for block of coal is, this is not the correct texture. However, what if I told you that you were wrong? Yeah, you call me a liar. But you are technically wrong in a very weird way. Okay, so you know how Minecraft likes to do those April Fool's jokes every year? In some of the early days, like 2013, they advertised Minecraft 2.0, and with Minecraft 2.0, they added the block of coal, which hadn't been added yet. They were still at like 1.5, I believe, when that joke came out. Which block of coal was officially added in 1.7. But yeah, this block of coal wasn't originally in 2.0, and it's just a blackened version of the block of redstone texture, which, you know, is pretty cool, and I think it's a nice tribute. I ranted too long. So anyway, if you guys know, one of the more recent updates, which was the cave update, they changed all the textures for the ores. They changed all the textures so that they don't all have the iconic special. Hold on, let me pull it up. This texture, you know it. Most ores used to look like this, but now they don't. But then I fixed it, and now they look nice. So yeah, that's a thing. But in addition to that, I also changed emeralds to rubies. If you know the story, then you're probably going to be annoyed at me like repeating this, but here's the story. One of the Minecraft developers was originally colorblind when rubies were added, and so they changed them to emeralds at the last minute. So yeah, they're no longer green, they're red. And, you know, they look pretty cool. it looks pretty nice when you're trading with villagers to have like a ruby there instead of an emerald, which you've seen for years. Anyway, right here is a cathedral. In the last one, I showed this. However, it didn't have googly eyes, but I fixed that. And I also added it to all the other candles, which I don't have on me. But yeah, you could just take my word for it. And there is one other thing. Game mode survival. Place this down. Look at this breaking texture. I took this from some other YouTuber's texture pack, which changes the breaking texture to a loading screen. Well, like a loading bar, and it looks really nice, so I kind of stole it. It's from FV Disco's OCD pack, if you know what that is. Oh gosh. Mobs. Okay, there we go. Anyway, yeah, there is one more thing I should show of this 1.1 before we go on to 1.2. Give me a minute. Here we are, the title screen. Now you may notice the panorama. Usually, since 1.13, I believe, the Mojang has kept changing the panorama to fit with the update. However, I don't like this, and so I changed it to a cool version of the original panorama, which is the original panorama seed with shaders, and it looks real nice. And it's just a lot more satisfying to see than whatever is on the title screen nowadays. I've also changed it so that the Java edition text below the Minecraft logo is no longer there, because I think it's unnecessary, and Java is the superior version of Minecraft 110%. I wasn't gonna mention this, but I also added some new splash texts. I have no idea if this was one of them for 1.1, but yeah. Anyway, back to the world so I can show you 1.2. And we're back. Okay, so mainly this one was about name edits requested by some of my friends. But I did change some legit stuff too. Okay, so first off, let me just show you some of the names I changed. This one right here, it's called the ketchup bucket. I usually call lava ketchup because it's funny. And yeah, so that's what I usually call it. I renamed the smoker to Smokey the Bear, if you know who that is. So, yes. Also, if you remember that in around 1.12, I believe, they changed the name of stained clay to terracotta, which I personally don't like, so I changed it back to stained clay, because stained clay is a better name. I also changed the name of the dandelion back to flower like it originally was. Let me just put it back next to the rose flower. Heck yeah, name a more iconic duo. Okay, and these three may look like just normal iron, copper, and gold ores, well, except for the copper, because the copper is a completely different texture. But I'm right-clicking right now, I can't place it. I'm doing it for all three. If you can hear my right-clicking, you'll believe me. I have no idea if that'll transfer. But here's the thing. These aren't blocks. If we go over to this furnace that I conveniently have, put it in my ketchup bucket, then put this in, bam. What I did is I replaced the raw iron, the raw gold, and the raw copper texture to be... I changed them so that they look and function, well, kind of function like blocks. Because personally, I don't like the idea of raw iron, gold, and copper. So I changed them back to ores as they should be and have been for years. So that's always good. Let's see. One last thing. Yeah, there wasn't as much stuff as 1.1, but whatever. I'm pretty sure 1.3 makes up for that. This is the crafting table. If any of you know what this is from, I will be so happy. Okay, actually I'm gonna reveal it right now. This is from Red Power 2. It's a mod that is prominently in Tekkit, if you know that mod pack. And this texture is the project table. I personally really like the look of it, so I made it the crafting table texture. So yeah. Anyway, now to get to the juicy stuff that nobody, well, I mean, people who haven't been on my recent streams have seen. And we're back. Okay. Essentially, for 1.3, I changed a bunch of the music again, because some of it was copyrighted, which I actually mentioned, but I decided that, you know, I should just make it so that I don't have to edit any of the copyrighted music out if any of the music ends up getting used in a video by accident. So, here we are. This is Blocks. It's been replaced by Body Jammer. And I'll just quickly go through the rest of these. And there you go. Okay, guys. Let me just quickly go through some flowers real quick. This is the light gray tulip. No, I did not change it. The only thing I changed is the name, because as Zandog said, the white tulip actually gives you light gray dye for some reason, so I fixed it. This is the light gray tulip now, and you cannot stop me. Now, we also have the silver rose and the blue dandelion. These flowers are from this Minecraft ARG I found called Alphaver, and essentially it's a really cool ARG. You should look into it. But essentially, they changed some of the flower textures. This one's instead of it being red, it's now silver, and this one is no longer yellow, it's blue. So yeah, I changed some random flowers to be these, not these flowers. These flowers are awesome. I changed some of the weird other flowers to be these. Anyway, actually, you know what? Let's just do this. Along with those is the torch, the redstone torch, and the soul torch, which the textures for these also come from the same ARG. And, you know, they have really cool edge lines now, which makes them look awesome and just really interesting to look at. Anyway, let's look at the campfire. Look at that. It has the original fire texture. Why did I change it? I don't know. I actually didn't have a problem with the original fire texture. I just figured that, hey, I could do it, so I will. I don't know, I just changed it. And as weird as it is, I did not change the Soulfire one. Maybe I should do that next update. Anyway, we also have the Blast Furnace, which is now changed. This is the alloy furnace from the same mod that the crafting table comes from. And this was actually originally the normal furnace. Like, these textures were originally the normal furnace, but since it kind of interfered with Holymar over here and made him have these brick textures on the sides which didn't actually fit. So now it's the blast furnace. And yeah, hold on. I need to grab some more stuff. Okay, now we're back. First off, blaze powder. It now looks like the fire texture. Again, essentially, back in the old days of Minecraft, the fire texture was originally obtainable, like a fire block in your inventory, and I thought it looked really cool, so I just replaced blaze powder. So, yeah. It doesn't look quite right when you're using, like, the brewing stand, but, it's fine. Next up, we have some mobs to show you. This, by the way, emphasis on, look at those candles. Just letting you know, this is 1.7, this was added in 1.17. Take that. Take that logic, I changed the piglins back into pigmen. There's nothing you can do to stop me, because the piglins suck and the zombie pigmen are awesome. However, that's not all I did. Check this out. It's a normal pigman. Looks pretty interesting. And I also changed the pigmen brute. I will say, though, that this was not me. This was all some other texture pack I looked at. Which brings me to my next thing. In this texture pack, I have changed all the... I have not changed any. I added a TXT file to give credit to everything that I stole from this mod. So, yeah. If you want to go, like, find some of these and just get the piglins and not, like, some random other stuff, there should be a link to all that stuff in the file download. Anyway, now, this only works in Optifine. Actually, the piglins also only work in Optifine. But, yeah, I just think this is a cool idea. Aha! See that? That is a prisoner zombie from Minecraft Story Mode. And it's dying in front of me. Essentially what I did is I added mob variants. I added several mob variants, not just limited to the prisoner zombie. I'm trying to see if I can get it. Hold on. Haha, there we go. It's Herobrine. Hi, what's up? So, yeah, in addition to that, I also added, let's see, where are you? Aha! The pony! From, remember earlier when I mentioned the coal block? This is from the same thing. This is the pony, which replaces a Minecraft pig. Well, it doesn't replace it. It's another mob that uses the Minecraft pig model. And, going along with that, the horse. I don't know why I did this, but yeah. And I've only shown you just a few of the cool variation mobs that I've added. So yeah, if you want to go look for those, you can. Now, there is one thing I would like to show you. Watch closely. Aha! You see this? I changed all of the settings. Let's see, we've got menu of the game you are playing. Thanks for letting me know. Return of the Jedi. Achievements. Statistical. Give feedback. Report dem bugs. Opinions. You have friends. I am head out. If you don't remember what leads to what, I'm sorry. You'll just have to experiment, I guess. But yeah, that's there is another thing I would like to show you. If I press I'm a head out, look at this. Look at this. I didn't change any of the text for the settings menu, but look at the background texture. It is the marble bricks, if you remember those from last time. I just think it looks aesthetically pleasing, and it gives this resource pack a bit of an identity, like, in my opinion. Anyway, back to the thing. Oh, by the way, I also changed the end story for when you beat the Ender Dragon. However, I'm not going to show you because spoilers, for some reason. So you're going to have to go figure out what that says later. Okay, I'm back. And I'd like to play some stuff for you. Over here. Please tell me you know what this is. This is... Okay, I guess you don't know what it is. This is Ebonstone from Terraria. I added it to Minecraft. It now takes over the skulk stuff, whatever that is, and yeah, as well as the corrupt veins, which weren't in Terraria, but whatever. We have also got the shadow orb, which replaces the catalyst, the demon altar, which you look cool. Haha. Yeah, it replaces the skull trigger, if you couldn't tell. And then we've got the, which replaces the sensor. However, as you can notice, there is no warden popping up because I just placed this stuff. But I can show you what it looks like. This is what the warden looks like. It's replaced the corruptor. Whoa, I'm so scared. It looks pretty amusing, I'm not gonna lie. Okay? One last thing, I swear, one last thing. Okay, I'm going to show you what I'm wearing. Ta-da! This is the replacement for netherite armor. It's called obsidian armor, which is, of course, very original. Hold on. Shut up, weather. Okay, anyway, yeah. Replaces netherite, and it also replaces the netherite set. Oh my gosh, it's sand! I've also replaced all the tools, including the sword, the pickaxe, the axe, the shovel, and the hoe, which all look really weird, but also really cool. I especially like the pickaxe and how stupid it looks. Like, how is this gonna be efficient? Anyway, yeah. Because this replaces netherite, I've also changed stuff like the ancient, what's it called, to ancient obsidian. And you can melt it into an obby scrap, make it into an obsidian ingot, and craft all this stuff, this awesome stuff. And yeah. Okay, I believe that is it. There is one last thing, which I already kind of mentioned, which is some new splash texts, but yeah. I'm not going to show any of that off, because, like, it's kind of unlikely that you'll see any of the new ones. Anyway, let's move on to the last segment. Heck yeah, there's a last segment. Did you doubt me at all? Haha, you got trolled. Hey, MariosMustang from the future that is editing this video. Please add the last segment after I am done recording. Alright, see you guys there. Bye.